On to the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. I'm your host, Jim Sewell, and we're here today getting ready for kickoff tonight against the Berrien County Rebels. Berrien County, a Region 1 AA foe. They're coming in with an overall record of 1-2, and the Jackets are 2-3 overall, 0-1 in region play, and Berrien County is also 0-1 in region play. So both teams will be looking to get on the winning side in this region race, and it's going to be a big game tonight in the Pinelands. Going to make sure we have everyone. It's going to be homecoming night, and so we'll look for a big crowd here in the stadium tonight, and all the homecoming activities are going to be coming up starting at 7 o'clock. Right now, we're going to take a break, get a word from our sponsors. We'll be back after this break. This is the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazelhurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the Meat Professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst.
Jeff Davis High School would like to thank the following alumni sponsors for their support of Yellow Jacket Athletics: Baby and Me, Sellers Feed and Seed, Sweet Teas, Jeff Davis Monument, Dr. Gina Roberts, Laney Internal Medicine, Lumber City Drugs, Hazelhurst Auto, Pig Out, Southern Roots, Stone's Machine, Kane Insurance, Whitfield and Breedlove PC, South Georgia Dentistry, Coleman's Tire and Auto, McPherson Manufacturing, Waters Service Center, Ragland Timber, Pallet One, Cheney Bush, Renaissance Bank, Family Healthcare Connections, Davis Farm and Garden, Air Pro, Flaming H Meats, Two Brothers Cafe and Catering, Towns Bluff, Cotton Partners, Triple H Specialties, Manna Cafe and Eatery, Rebel Auction Company, Java Queen, and Home Team Orthodontics.
At Altamahal Bank and Trust, we strive to help you live your best life. That means offering loans for nearly any dream or goal. With competitive rates, local processing, and quick decisions, we can customize a loan to fit your needs. This is Misty Boatwright, Relationship Manager at the Hazelhurst branch. Come see me today at 57 North Tallahassee Street or visit our website at altamahal.bank. And let's work together to achieve your financial goals. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Bank of Hazelhurst is Jeff Davis County's only locally owned and operated bank, serving their friends and family since 1906. They offer a wide array of services, including personal, commercial, and electronic banking services, along with mortgage and ag lending. For more information on the services they offer, call them at 912-375-4228. Download their banking app or contact them online at bankofhazelhurst.com. The Bank of Hazelhurst. When others have their branches, they have their roots.
Back to the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. We're getting ready for kickoff tonight. It's homecoming here in the Pinelands, and the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets will be taking on the Berrien County Berrien County Rebels. So also going to be a Region 1 AA matchup. Both teams looking for their first region win of the year. Kickoff coming up at 7:30. We'll start with the homecoming activities at 7 o'clock. Join me now is junior quarterback Colby Beach. Colby, thank you for coming and talk with us today.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Second year's starting quarterback,
Yes, sir.
correct? All right. So tell us a little bit about how this year's been different from last year when you were first year starter.
Well, last year I was a nervous kid, and I wasn't really a good leader. But this year I really came on as a leader, and I'm starting to lead this team.
Had to, not a complete overhaul of the offense, but we've started having to do some different things this year because of certain personnel. Tell us a little bit about how things are different this year than from last year running the standard wing tee. Excuse me.
Yes, sir. It's been different because, like, Kyrie's, he's been in and out, and he's our workhorse. But we've got some guys that's really stepped up, like EJ and Latrell. They've really stepped up and filled the spot.
And you've taken a little bit more of the burden off on the running game on your shoulders. You've done real well running the ball too.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about that aspect of your game. You know, you don't make a living by running quarterbacks, but you know, you're doing the job, and is it more of a read option type thing, or are there call plays that are called for you to run the ball?
The first couple of weeks, we were doing a lot of read options and like making reads, but we changed it up a little bit. Now it's just straight. I'm running it, or running back's running it. Okay. It's just straight running.
Straight runs. All right. Well, been a tough slate to this point. Every team that we played to this point was ranked in the top 10 in the preseason in their classification. We get a little break here. Berrien is still a good team, a playoff team last year. Tell us how this week's going preparing for Berrien County.
Yes, sir. We've just been running through our plays, running through these new tags, and we're making sure everybody's going to be able to execute tomorrow night.
All right, so it's always, you worry about, I know coaches do, when it's homecoming week, about the distractions of homecoming. It's always a lot of things going on, pajama days and
Yes, sir.
pep rallies and so forth. How do you guys able to have fun with that, and then come practice time, flip a switch and concentrate on that job?
Yes, sir. Coach Hilton's told us all week. He said, don't let this stuff distract you. Keep the main thing the main thing. Friday at 7:30. But, of course, you got to have fun. We're kids. Right. You got to do what you got to do, but we got to keep the main thing and be ready for 7:30.
Have y'all practiced well this week? I know the weather's kind of been a problem.
Yes, sir. It's been a good week. We had to be in the gym yesterday. That was kind of a setback, but it's been a good week.
All right. Well, homecoming always brings a big crowd out, so take a look right there in the camera and talk to the fans. Tell them what you need them to do.
Come out and support us. It's homecoming night. Going to be a big game. Go Jackets.
Need to get them loud and proud, right?
Loud and proud, yes, sir.
All right, go Jackets. Thank you, Kobe. Come by and talk with us. Kobe Beach, junior quarterback for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with more here on the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazelhurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst.
Since their founding in 1968, the Beasley Group has become a vertically integrated leader in the forest products industry, and this growth has made them the largest hardwood sawmill in the United States and North America's foremost producer of crane mats and timbers for the energy transmission, utility, and construction industries. The Beasley Group is proud to be members of the Hazelhurst and Jeff Davis County community. They are also proud supporters of all Jeff Davis High School sports. Go Jackets from the Beasley Group.
C&H Creative Flooring can make your floors beautiful. They are this area's foremost experts when it comes to concrete grinding, polishing, crack repair, and epoxy coatings. They offer hundreds of color epoxy flake systems to choose from, custom metallics, neat coats, inlaid emblems, and much more. Whether it's your home, garage, man cave, pool deck, sidewalks, porches, or carport, let us help you make it gorgeous, safe, colorful, and skid resistant. Call Daryl Hutto at 912-381-9037 or Cody Carter at 912-592-5493 or message them on Facebook.
Cypress Hill Tent Shop, located in Graham, Georgia, offers tenting solutions for every need. Sunroofs, tent matching, removal of old tent, and new installation using state-of-the-art equipment and machines. Cypress Hill Tent Shop uses a union tent, guaranteed not to bubble, fade, or discolor over time, and offers both carbon and ceramic tent options. Tent protects the inside of your vehicle and keeps the inside cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. We also offer pickup and drop-off options for your convenience. Call us today.
Go Jackets!
Welcome back to the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show as we're counting down to kickoff coming up here at 7:30. We're going to start the homecoming activities at 7 o'clock tonight. The Yellow Jackets taking on the Berrien County Rebels, Region 1 AA matchup, both teams looking for their first region win. Join me now is junior Jude Worthington. Jude plays both wide receiver, defensive back, and Jude, the thing I normally ask both a lot of two-way players, which side of the ball you like to play on the best?
Whichever side's on the field at the time. I like to play both of them. I enjoy both of them a lot.
You won't be Iron Man to stay out there every play.
Yes, sir. I love it.
All right. Well, that's great. That's great. All right. Took a tough loss last week against a really good Cook team. The defense, I thought, played exceptionally well. Tell us a little bit about how this defense And the defense has really played well all year. How's this defense keep coming together and looks like they're improving week to week?
The defense, you know, we're playing together. We're playing good. You know, you got folks like Carter Mullis and people like that. They're going to make plays, play in and play out. And it's just good to have together. We're good all sides of the defensive.
You guys, you play defensive back. You back there with Latrell Sellers.
Yes, sir.
Ian Griffin. Tell us a little bit about you guys in the back, because y'all the last line of defense back there.
Yes, sir. You know, and we all play different style of the game. You know, I'm more of a passing type guy, kind of cover the pass better. And Latrell, he can kind of do both. And you know, Ian Griffin will strike you. He'll come down and hit you. He ain't scared to mess it up a little bit.
But he'll ball hawk it too a little bit.
Yes, sir. He needs to catch it a little better, but you know.
All right, you talked about Carter Mullis. Boy, I tell you what, he's kind of the heartbeat of the defense.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he plays well on both sides of the ball, but he definitely flies around on the defensive side of the ball. It's fun to play on the defensive side of the ball with him.
All right, offensively, working with the quarterback, Kobe Beach, you play at the wide receiver position. We don't throw the ball a whole lot, but when we do throw it, we can be effective with it. Got a touchdown pass, Carter Mullis, the same guy we've been talking about, got the first touchdown pass of the season for the team. Tell us about this offense, and you know, I know we mix it up, run some 2 tight end sets, and then we split out with some wides. Tell us a little bit about how you guys on the perimeter fit into this offensive scheme.
Yes, sir. You know, I've kind of moved around and kind of play, you know, I'll play there where Carter plays and play a little bit of the wide receiver. We're kind of versatile. Everybody can play everywhere, and Colby does a great job. He does a good job. His reads and throwing the ball, he can really do it all.
I know that, you know, we've statistically, we've moved the ball on people. We've been up down the field. We just seem to find a way to not be able to complete the drives. I know that's probably been a focus Coach Hampton's had for you guys in practice.
Yes, sir. It's definitely frustrating. You know, we drive the ball down. It feels like we get in the red zone. We kind of, you know, shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit. But I think this week, if we can execute that portion of the game, we'll do very well. We'll handle the ball well. Homecoming
week, always fun week, but a lot of distractions. How you guys focus mentally on the game coming up after all the hoopla of homecoming this week?
Yes, sir. You know, you just gotta throw that out the window. When it's time to play football, you gotta play football.
All right. Well, it's going to be always a big crowd coming up on homecoming, and we expect a large crowd tonight. A big game because it's a region game.
Yes,
so kind of look out there to the fans and tell them what you need them to do tonight.
Come out and support, be loud, and be proud for the Jackets.
Go Jackets.
Go Jackets.
Thank you, Jude. Jude Worthington, junior defensive back, wide receiver for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a break here, get some more words from our sponsors. This is the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger Grills in Hazelhurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst. EP American Footwear in Hazelhurst is proud to be a part of the Hazelhurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you're looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazelhurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazelhurst. Go Jackets!
Experience a better way to bank at Interstate Credit Union in Hazelhurst, where they offer a wide variety of loans. Interstate Credit Union is second to none when it comes to low rates and great customer service, specializing in personal loans, new home and construction loans, and automobile loans, as well as many other types. Their broad services include personal checking, savings, business, in-person, online, and mobile banking, and much, much more. Visit them at 14 Hinton Street or call 912-375-0640, or you can contact them online at interstatecu.org.
At Jeff Davis Hospital in Hazelhurst, we are committed to building a healthy community. We use the latest technology, and our knowledgeable team members provide exceptional state-of-the-art care to our local community and surrounding areas. We provide a respectful understanding of care for our patients and their loved ones. For more information about Jeff Davis Hospital and the services we provide, call 912-375-7781 or visit us online at jeffdavishospital.org.
Welcome back to the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show as we're getting set for homecoming kickoff coming up here at 7:30 tonight. The homecoming activities will start at 7 o'clock and will be a big crowd on hand. Always fun for homecoming. Going to crown a new homecoming queen and all the activities that go along with homecoming, which is just a football tradition in the fall. You've got homecoming. A lot of alumni come back from their normal places if they've moved away from the area, and then reacquaint themselves with their old family and friends, and see a great football game coming up here with the Berrien County Rebels. Jeff Davis 2-3 overall, 0-1 in region play. Berrien County 1-2 overall. They are 0-1 in region play. This will be the second time Coach Lance Helton has met the Berrien County Rebels. The head coach this year at Berrien County is a familiar name to Jeff Davis fan, Ken Eldridge, former assistant coach here under Coach Neil Graham several years ago. Now the head coach at Berrien County. It's his first season there. Ken's also been head coach at Coffee County and at Swainsboro, but this will be the first time meeting Jeff Davis as a head coach. Got Coach Lance Helton making his way in, so we're going to take a short break, 60-second break. This is the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazelhurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst.
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375-4884 or pop in at 22 Cross Street in Hazelhurst behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Welcome back to the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. Is homecoming night in the Pinelands. The Jackets and the Rebels getting set to go to action around 7:30. We're going to crown a homecoming queen sometime right after 7 o'clock. So it's going to be a big night here. Joining me is Coach Lance Helton. Coach, talked a little bit about Berrien County, their new head coach, Ken Eldridge. We're going to talk about Berrien a little bit in a minute. We're going to look back right now to a game last week against Cook.
Sure.
Just a tremendous defensive struggle. The first half, I think it was 7-6 at halftime, 7-6, well into the third quarter. And Cook, being the top 10 ranked team they are, found a way to pull away.
Yeah, it was a very good football game. I thought that we, in the first half, battled through some early discomfort. We are a football team that when we get behind the chains and penalties and things of that nature, it's hard for us to capitalize, okay? And for us to be able to fight with a team of Cook's caliber, I was very proud of this football team. But at the same time, Jim, we've got to execute at a high level. Defensively, we played very well. Offensively, we moved the ball up and down the field again, rushed for over 200 yards, and did some good things there. But we've got to find a way to execute in needed spots. And when we can execute and be in third and manageable, continue to move the ball and move the chains, we've got a chance. Cook is extremely athletic. They can really hurt you in just an instance. But I really thought that the injury that the young man from Cook faced right there in the third quarter with the momentum we had, or the start of the fourth, really kind of just zapped us.
Right.
And it was really hard for this football team to overcome. But what a great learning moment in multiple fronts. And I'm really proud of how our kids handled that thing.
Well, we're all proud of the way you handled it, the way their coach handled it, their players, fans, cheerleaders, everybody coming together at the middle of the field to pray for this young man who, obviously it was a serious issue. The thing that caught my eye as soon as I saw the helmet fly off, you had Jeff Weems and Dr. Kirk were literally sprinting to this guy's side almost before the whistle blew. And what a comfort it is to have those type guys on our sideline.
Absolutely. I mean, Jeff and Dr. Kirk are staples of the sideline at Jeff Davis sporting events. And, we really at times take for granted their expertise and their hearts. And the way that they jumped in and worked on that young man was very special. And it's great to see that young man has got a good clear bill of health.
Right.
And that he is out of the hospital and doing well. So, there's power in prayer, power in those things, and I was really proud of the way that our stands, our community, and Cook's people handled that incident. Because at the end of the day, it's bigger than 48 minutes of football.
That's right. That's a young man's life there. And we had great people on hand. Their EMTs got out there quick and took care of that young man. And great to hear that he's going to be really good and getting well from this injury. Again, it was a tough test for our Jackets. And I think right now, if I look at every team we played to this point was ranked in the top 10 in preseason. So maybe we get a little team that's maybe closer to our level this week.
Well, I'll tell you, we have kind of seen ourselves grow throughout this season. And the fight that we put up against the top 10 ranked team last Friday just showed us why the non-region schedule matters so much. It prepares you for these types of battles and these situations. And, this week for us, it is about another week. They are extremely explosive. Josiah, the kid that's going to Florida for them, is a very special player. He dang near beat us by himself last year.
That's for sure.
So it is another big contest for us. We are tasked week in and week out with seeing at minimum one elite athlete on every team that we play.
That is true.
And, for us, from a game plan standpoint, it is about trying to find ways to manage that kid. And Berrien does a good job of getting the ball in his hands in every phase of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. So we're going to have to really monitor his touches and corral it and see if we can't let the other 10 have a chance to beat us and not just him.
All right, well, Coach, we're going to talk a little bit more about Berrien County, but right now we've got to take a short break, get some words from our very fine sponsors. This is the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show.
Need salvage parts for your new or late model car or truck? Then you should call McCarty Auto Parts, where parts arrive daily, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, at their location at 118 Omaha Road in Hazelhurst. Check out their inventory online 24/7 at McCartyAuto.com. If they don't have the parts you need, they'll find it. Call McCarty Auto Parts in Hazelhurst for all your salvage part needs. 1-800-329-7258. Go Jackets!
Make the switch to Mitch. Visit Designs and More by Brandy, located inside Mitch's Pharmacy. Brandy offers all occasion flowers, silk, and fresh. Shop Designs and More by Brandy for gift baskets for that special someone, shoes by Corky, and jacket t-shirts for the entire family. Located at 5 East Coffee Street in Hazelhurst. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 12 on Saturday. Give them a call at 912-699-3784 and follow them on Facebook.
Go Jackets!
Welcome back here. This is the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. It's homecoming night. Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets and Berrien County Rebels kicking off here shortly. Before that, Coach, we got to crown a homecoming queen and get all that done. But I know it's been a challenging week always. The kids and the fans love homecoming. The coaches kind of grit their teeth and bear it.
It's a long week. It's a long week. We got kids dressed up as baby dolls and kids dressed up as old folks and kids dressed up in pajamas. We had a community pep rally last night and the parade and those sorts of things. So, yes, it's a long week. And what folks don't realize about all that stuff is it's a long week on us trying to get that field ready after all that stuff,
Right.
So we appreciate the pageantry of homecoming. It's something that kids will remember forever. You know, what we've tried to express to our kids is, but at the end of the day, Jim, they ain't gonna remember necessarily what they wore on Tuesday at homecoming, but they will remember that final score.
That's right.
So we got to keep the main thing the main thing. We've had a great week of preparation. Been outside every day except one this week with all the rain that came on Wednesday. Field was just underwater, but our kids are really fighting. They're together and they believe, and we're going to have a chance to win this football game in the fourth quarter, and that's what's exciting. Playing meaningful football is exciting.
That's right.
Being involved in football games for 48 minutes and having cheerleaders and bands and communities rally, giving you a chance to win is exciting. Doesn't matter if you're playing at Cook or if you're playing in the Pinelands, and that's what we want to give this community tomorrow night.
Berrien County, coached by a familiar name to Jeff Davis fan, Ken Eldridge, who was here as an assistant coach under Neil Graham. He's got a pretty solid resume, been a head coach at Coffee County, at Swainsboro, two very successful programs. You know, almost say they're elite programs in the state. So he obviously knows what he's doing, and I'm going to present another challenge to the Jackets. Him, and you give him a weapon like Josiah Davis, you know, that's going to put a challenge to our defense.
I tell you, you know, a fun fact, Ken was the head coach of Swainsboro in the first game I ever acted as a head coach in. Way back in the day, Coach Holmes got ejected in a game against East Lawrence, and he got ejected, so the next week I had to act like I had to be the acting head coach against Swainsboro. And
a pretty big rivalry.
A very big rivalry. It was at their place, and we had a little quarterback named Robert Strickland at Dublin who coaches for me now. And Robert, earlier in the week, we were down 7-0 going into halftime, Jim, and we worked 2-minute drill, going to kill the football. The week before, Georgia was playing somebody, and Robert and his family are avid Georgia fans, and they watched Matt Stafford fake a spike and dive over the pile to score. So we were working to kill, and I'm telling Robert to spike the football. He looks at me, he gives me the thumbs up, and he fakes the spike. And he tries to go over the pile, and he gets demolished.
Oh, my goodness.
And so, yeah, that's my first time acting as a head coach, and Robert Strickland going rogue was the highlight of that night for me. But no, I've known Ken a long time. He does a great job. He does a great job putting his athletes in situations to win. From the time he was at Swainsboro to Coffee when he was coaching Tyreek Hill and those guys, and now with his time at Berrien, we really expect Josiah to have a major impact on the game. And then defensively is where Ken really likes to be involved with his football team. So we expect them to be very multiple and expect things to be a tall task tomorrow.
Well, they made the playoffs last year, won their first playoff game since 1991.
Yep.
So, you know, they're anxious to build on that success from last year.
That's right. It's a game that's going to be very meaningful to both parties. We played Cook in a very tight ball game. The game with Worth got away from them last week, so they're going to be real, and they need it. I think both parties need it. You know, so I expect it to be just a Region 1 AA matchup that it could potentially be talked about throughout the state.
They call it the region of boom for a reason.
That's a fact, Jack.
There'll be a lot of loud collisions that come up tonight.
That's right.
All right, well, Coach, it's a big night, homecoming, going to be a big crowd there, and I know everybody's going to be pulling for the Jackets on one side of the field. What do we need to do?
You know, I think that homecoming is a moment that brings chills to everybody. I think when you walk into a homecoming game or event, everybody thinks about their time in high school.
Right.
It brings everybody back to the time they were 17, 18 years old, and just the pageantry of it. You know, it's a week that means a lot to the kids. It doesn't matter if it's the homecoming court, doesn't matter if it's the student council, doesn't matter if it's the student section, the band, the cheerleaders, the guys in the uniform playing the game. It's just a very community-filled event, especially in towns like Jeff Davis County. So for me, I think it's about making sure we all get to come out and experience that together. We're on board making a lot of noise and rallying the Jackets to a 3-3 start.
Coach, let's go get them tonight.
Appreciate you, Jim. Thank you very much. Go Jackets.
Go Jackets. That's Coach Lance Helton as we get set for kickoff coming up. But right now, we got to take another break. This is the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. Make tailgating easy and delicious with help from Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst. Three Rivers Meat Company offers specialty cuts of beef, pork, chicken, and seafood. They also have several types of the in-house made fresh sausage. If you need a grill, they're the exclusive dealer for Traeger grills in Hazelhurst. To place your order in advance, call 912-551-9621 or visit their beautiful meat counter at 90 West Coffee Street. Go Jackets from Derek Wooten and the meat professionals at Three Rivers Meat Company in Hazelhurst.
Silas Worth Monument Company offers factory direct orders for memorial designs to remember your loved ones. They can create one-of-a-kind computer designs or traditional monuments. You can choose your remembrance in beautiful granite, marble, bronze, or cremation monuments. Call Victor Worth and his staff today at 912-375-4587 or visit their location at 353 Alma Highway in Hazelhurst. Also visit them online at silasworthmonument.com. Your eyes are your window to the world around you, and good vision is important to everyone. At Southern Eye Care, you can count on their expertise in treating all types of vision problems to help you see your best. From glasses to contact lenses, from surgical vision correction to treatment of eye disease and injury, their team is here to help take care of your eyes. Your vision matters at Southern Eye Care in Hazelhurst. Call them for an appointment at 912-375-2516 or visit them online at southern-eyecarepc.com.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance. They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Welcome back to the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show. Big week in Region 1AA this week. Sumter County taking on Cook County. Worth County is facing Dodge. Fitzgerald has the week off. And, of course, our Yellow Jackets taking on Berrien County Rebels coming up here shortly, with kickoff coming up at 7:30. Homecoming activities start at 7 o'clock. Thank you all for joining us here on the Three Rivers Meat Company Tailgate Show.